Here's a look at this day in history. September 25th.
In 1789, James Madison led the U.S. Congress to approve 12 amendments to the Constitution. 10 of them later formed the Bill of Rights after they were ratified by the states. Today in 1965, 59-year-old Satchel Paige became the oldest pitcher in baseball history when he threw 3 scoreless innings for the Kansas City Athletics. In 1981, Sandra Day O'Connor was sworn in as the first woman Supreme Court Justice. And on this day in 1957, 9 African-American students integrated Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas. Violent mobs were threatened. Finally, President Eisenhower sent in federal troops, and the students were escorted to class. 8 of the 9 students finished out the school year. And that's this day.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Alexia
and Riley,
bringing your morning announcements
on WDMS News.
Today is Friday, September 25th, 2015, D-Day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community.
Please be seated.
Today's math problem is, does your answer make sense? Write the answer in a complete sentence. And be sure to let your math teacher know if you can solve it.
Now here's Destiny with today's weather.
It was 58 degrees this morning. We will have increasing clouds today and should reach a high of 74 degrees by this afternoon. Here's the weather for the remainder of the week. Now here's Melina.
Now for our Avid College Spotlight. This week we are interviewing Miss Gibson, our library media specialist.
Good morning.
What college did you attend?
I've actually attended a couple different colleges or universities here in Maryland. I got my bachelor's degree from Notre Dame University of Maryland, and then I got my master's degree from Towson University. That's in instructional technology. And then I continued on, and I got a certificate in technology leadership from Goucher.
Okay. Why did you choose that college?
Well, since there's a couple different ones, and because of time, I'll talk about Notre Dame. That one, it was actually a neighbor that I had grown up calling Auntie Barb, and she worked where they took care of the sisters that taught there when they retired. And so she kept insisting that I go and I look at the college. I had not really even considered it. And my father and I went on a Sunday afternoon, and we just, for an open house to visit. And it was sort of funny, we both got back in the car, ready to come back home, and we looked at each other and we went, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I loved the atmosphere there, so.
Did it remind you of the Disney movie?
No, not really. It just was, everybody was very supportive. It's a beautiful campus, so I have fond memories.
Okay. What inspired you to pursue the degree you received?
My bachelor's degree is in elementary education and special education, and I decided to take that study up because I really love working with children. I think it's exciting to see when they're learning new things.
Yeah, me too. What is your best memory of college?
It probably was my senior year right before graduation. Believe it or not, I had never been to New York City. And they were sponsoring a bus trip to New York City that was leaving like at 4 in the morning, getting back at like 1 the following morning. And a friend of mine that I was graduating with, her family had gone to New York City a lot, so she was very familiar with the city. And she said, let's go. And so we spent the entire day in New York City, and I had a blast.
Okay. Now here is Destiny with today's sports report.
The Orioles won yesterday, making it a sweep in the series against the Nationals. The Ravens play this weekend against the unbeaten Cincinnati Bengals. Let's wish them luck. Now back to Riley and Alexia.
Thank you, Destiny. Now for the word of the day. The topic for this week's word of the day is the root word chron, which means time. Today our word is acronym. A horse and buggy on a busy street today is an acronym. Can you determine what acronym means? Once again, today's word of the day is acronym.
Calling all flute players. Flute tutors will begin after school on October the 1st. Any teachers or students with experience playing the flute are welcome to join Miss Lapata in room 114. They will be learning songs for the winter concert and enjoying snacks. Please bring your flute and a pencil. If you have any questions, please see Miss Lapata.
Now here's a message from our recycling crew.
Hi everybody, this is Destiny to tell you that today is Recycling Day. The recycling crew will be around after the 7th grade lunch to collect your recycling cans. So teachers, please place your cans in the hallway. Students, don't forget to recycle your cans, bottles, and papers. Thank you and have a great day.
Recycling crew dismissed.
Auditions for Peter Pan will be on Thursday, October 1st from 3 to 4 p.m. See Ms. Carter and Mrs. Stenshorn for an audition packet. You must turn in your permission slip in order to audition.
The first chamber choir meeting will be held on Tuesday, September 29th from 3 to 4 p.m. You must bring your acceptance letter to this meeting. Words of Wisdom. Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Riley with a few words of wisdom. Being a human being is a wonderful thing. We have minds that are capable of great thoughts and imaginings. We have hearts that are capable of great love, and we have bodies that can achieve great things. And most important, we have free will. We are capable of making choices. Ancient Greek philosopher Sophocles says it this way: numberless are words of wonders, but none more wonderful than human beings. It's true, the world filled with incredible things, but nothing as incredible as we human beings. And each one of us matters. Each one of us is unique and has something special to contribute that no one else can. So today, spend some time thinking about what it means to be human, and the acknowledge of wonderful about yourself and others. With something to think about, this is Riley. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Now here's Mr. Barish.
Morning, Team DMS. We have a busy and big day today scheduled. Again, all students will be having their pictures taken through science classes, and these are pictures that you will be able to purchase. Also, these pictures will be going into the yearbook again, so we want to make sure all students are ready and prepared for their picture day. Also, at the end of the school day, students, you will be receiving your interims and information regarding parent conferences next week. Last night I sent home I called all parents with a Connect Ed message informing them to eagerly await your interims today, so that way they can go over your interims, look at your grades, set up conferences if needed, and set goals with you for the remainder of the quarter. Students who have mentors, you should be setting goals again for the remainder of the year. And students, you can be setting goals for yourself and from your other teachers to, in fact, make sure you're doing the best job that you can. And there shouldn't be any students with outstanding work, because students, you have plenty of opportunities to make up all missing work, missing assignments through DMS AL days that we have. We will also have some special visitors in the building today. Miss Woolridge, supervisor of our AVID program in Baltimore County Public School, and some other people from Student Support Services will be joining her on a visit to look at and review our AVID program at Dundalk Middle School. I know they will be very impressed with the teaching and learning. We will also have Mr. Smith, who's the head of facilities and business operations here. He will be looking at the building interior and exterior. And we will also have Dr. Scott, our assistant superintendent, in the building at some point today as well. So I know students, you will be focusing on learning in a positive and safe environment, and we're excited for, again, our central office administration to have an opportunity to see why Dundalk Middle School is on the forefront and moving forward to becoming one of the best middle schools in Baltimore County. I want to also remind students again about the importance of coming to school every day, demonstrating excellent attendance, coming to school with a positive attitude, and making sure you are applying yourself. And as part of Team DMS, we'll do whatever it takes to educate and inspire you to become a globally competitive graduate. What will separate you from everyone else in terms of your future education and the career path that you will choose? It starts from what you do today. I want to wish everyone a great weekend, and as you heard earlier, we want to wish the Ravens good luck this weekend. We also forgot to add the Eagles. We do want to wish the Philadelphia Eagles good luck this weekend, as they will be playing the New York Jets. That's Mr. Rose's team, and we know that the Eagles really need to win this weekend as the Ravens. So we need to root for all two of our teams at Dundalk Middle School. Thank you. Let's make it a great day. Now back to Alexia and Riley.
This is Alexia
And Riley, with a fantastic Friday.
and say cheese.